What is going on, Giants fans? Coming at you with another New York Giants post-game recap as the New York Giants get waxed by the Baltimore Ravens 27-13 in Baltimore, dropped to 5-10 on the year, and our pretty much hopes of winning the NFC least are pretty much gone as Carolina is currently beating Washington 20-3, but if the Eagles do hang on and beat Dallas, we will be mathematically eliminated from playoff contention, so it's not looking good for the Giants right now, but the Giants did come out and play a terrible game against the Baltimore Ravens, got completely dominated by a better team, and, congrats to the Ravens. They had a really good game today. Lamar Jackson tore apart the Giants' defense today, especially the secondary. The secondary had a really bad game. The receivers dropped a lot of passes, didn't have great running game. Daniel Jones played okay, I thought, but, overall, the Giants team just didn't really play well in this game. They got dominated by a better team, and I can't say I didn't expect this, because I did expect this game. I did expect this to happen. I thought the Giants would put up a fight, but again, the game was not as close as the final score. The Ravens completely, absolutely dominated the New York Giants today, and it wasn't close. Lamar Jackson had a really good game. The Ravens did run the ball really well, and they don't have a great receiving core, but, Lamar Jackson, found his targets, threw the ball very well, he also ran the ball very well as well. Lamar Jackson had a really good game. The Ravens defense, had a really good game against the Giants. They only scored 6 points, and the one touchdown they scored was garbage time. It's the first time they've scored over 10 points since the game against the Seattle Seahawks. The Giants offense is awful. We need to give Daniel Jones some weapons, or he's never going to be a good quarterback. And we need to, this offseason, we need Gettleman to go out and spend some money and go out and get a number one receiver. We need a receiver desperately, so we need Gettleman to do that. But a really bad game by the Giants. It's not going to be a very long recap because what is there to talk about? The Giants got absolutely crushed by a much better team, and the Ravens should be a Super Bowl contender going into the playoffs. I mean, they've won 4 straight games. I think they should be able to go to the playoffs now. Indianapolis ended up losing to the Steelers. The Browns lost to the Jets. LOL. So that should make a path for the Ravens to make the playoffs. So they should be able to clinch it next week. So congrats to the Ravens and their fans. So bad game by the Giants, but again, I expected this to happen. The Ravens are a much better team. The Giants got completely dominated. Just a bad overall team effort by the Giants, and I'm really disappointed. Ever since that Seattle game, the Giants were 5-7, and I thought they were going to run away with the division, but that's not how it's happened. That's not how it's went down. They've lost 3 straight games. They got completely dominated in all 3 games against the Cardinals, against the Browns, and against the Ravens. They've got completely dominated by better teams. This Giants team's just not there yet. They're still a rebuilding team. They're just not a very good team yet. That's plain and simple. And let's hope we can beat Dallas next week. They're not a very good team. They're currently losing to the freaking Eagles. So let's hope Dallas can find a way to win that game. But I think we'll be able to beat Dallas next week. We almost beat Dallas with Dak Prescott. I'm pretty sure we can beat Dallas without him. Dallas is not a very good team. We should be able to beat them. But anyway, poor game for the defense. Poor game for the offense. Really, besides Daniel Jones, the offense was terrible today. The offense has been terrible all year. So I kind of expected that against a very good Baltimore Ravens defense. I kind of expected this to happen. I expected the Ravens to score. I didn't expect them to score 27. I thought it'd be closer than this, but I didn't expect the Giants to score many points. They're going up against a really tough defense, so I kind of saw this coming. But I want to know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. I want to know your thoughts on how Daniel Jones played. I'm not going to rip on Daniel Jones after this game. I thought he had a pretty good game today. He didn't really get a lot of help from the receivers. They dropped a lot of passes. But I didn't think Daniel Jones was that bad today. I really didn't. I thought he was okay. But, again, still not a great performance. But, again, he wasn't 100% healthy, so I can't blame Daniel Jones for having an okay game. I thought he did okay today. So I want to know your thoughts on Daniel Jones' performance down in the comments below. I want to know your thoughts on the Giants' performance down in the comments below. I'm pretty sure all the comments will be negative, but there's not a lot of positives to talk about. So the Giants played really bad today, and they've now lost 3 straight games going into Week 17 against the Dallas Cowboys as they hope to keep their playoff hopes alive by a Dallas win today. And also a Carolina win. They're currently up 20-3 over Washington. So let's hope Carolina can hold on to that lead. Let's hope Dallas can come back against the Eagles. And let's hope the Giants can find a way to pull off a miracle and win the NFC least. So I want to know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. Going to be a quick reaction because what is there to talk about? The Giants got absolutely smoked in this football game. So I want to know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Daniel Jones? What are your thoughts on the Giants defense? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let's hope for a miracle. Let's hope for a Dallas loss. Or Dallas win. We need a Dallas win in the worst way, because if they don't win this game against the Eagles, the Giants will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, and that's going to suck. So let's hope Dallas wins, and let's hope Carolina can hold on to their lead, and Giants fans, I still think we're heading in the right direction. I still think this franchise is moving in the right direction. I don't know if we're going to fire Dave Gettleman. I made a video talking really positive about Dave Gettleman, but again, the Giants haven't gotten much better, so I can't talk good about Dave Gettleman after today, because the Giants have completely fell back to earth. I don't want to say the Seattle game was a fluke, but it's looking like the Seattle win was a fluke. So I want to know your thoughts on the Giants, the state of the Giants right now, down in the comments below. I want to know your thoughts on Dave Gettleman, the thoughts on the Giants' future moving forward. And that's going to do it for this video. Let's hope Dallas wins. Please, Dallas Cowboys win this game. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you guys next time. Let's go, Giants.